Hi everyone, welcome to this lesson about the Markdown language inside the Jupyter Notebook. You can add a Python code inside the Jupyter Notebook, and also you can add some text using the Markdown language. Markdown is a markup language used inside the Jupyter Notebook cells to add some text, to add headers, plain text, lists, links, and many more. And in this lesson I will show you how to use this language inside the Jupyter Notebook cells to add some text, to add headers, plain text, lists, and links. One way to open the Jupyter Notebook from your device is by using the Anaconda prompt. From the start menu you can type in the search box Anaconda prompt and open it, and you will see a pop-up window like that. You can type python-version and hit enter or return to check the version that is installed on your device, and this version, as you can see, Python 3.8.8. We installed this stable version of Python programming language using the latest version of the Anaconda toolkit. One way to open or launch the Jupyter Notebook is by using the Anaconda prompt. You can just type this command Jupyter Notebook and hit enter or return and wait for the Jupyter Notebook to be opened. Jupyter Notebook is a web-based application. You can use it offline if you wish, and it's free open source program. And once you open the Jupyter Notebook using the Anaconda prompt or the Anaconda navigator, you will see this main screen here. Let's go to the place of our working files to create a Python file inside it. And in this case, our working files folder is in the desktop. So go to this folder, and from the new menu you can create a new Python notebook. From the new menu you can create Python notebook, you can create text file, folder, or open a terminal if you wish. Once you start a new Python notebook inside the Jupyter Notebook, you can rename it from Untitled to any name if you want, and hit rename after that to set this name as a new name for this notebook. After creating the Python notebook inside the working files, you can go to the location of this folder or this file, and you will see Introduction to Jupyter. This notebook is created here. The name of the file followed by the extension for the Jupyter Notebook. Before using the Markdown language inside the Jupyter Notebook, let's take a simple overview about the Jupyter Notebook. Let's start by talking about the file menu. You can create a new Python notebook from this file menu. You can open a new notebook. You can make a copy or save files or notebooks, or you can rename this file or this notebook, and many more. You can download also this notebook if you wish using download as. From the edit menu you can cut cells, copy cells, or delete the whole cell if you wish using delete cells. You can split, merge, and move cells if you wish. And from the view menu you can toggle header or toggle toolbar and more. If you want to insert cell above your cell or insert cell below your cell, you can go to the insert menu to do this. Now let's take a look at the cell menu. From the cell menu you can run the cell to run the code. Also you can make a cell, code cell, or markdown cell using code or markdown. From the kernel menu you can restart the notebook. Also you can restart and clear output. Also you can restart and run all the cells inside the notebook. You can also reconnect if you wish. And if you want to shut down this notebook completely, you can use the option shutdown from the kernel menu. Also from the widgets menu you can save notebook widget state or clear notebook widget state, or you can download widget state as you can see. And if you want to get some help, you can go to the help menu, and you will see references for the Markdown language, and also for Python language, for IPython, for NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, and more. Now it's time to use the Markdown language inside the Jupyter Notebook. Let's see how to use this markup language in action. First of all, if you want to make a cell, Markdown cell, you can do that from the cell menu by choosing the cell type, and from the cell type you can choose the option Markdown. This will make this cell a Markdown cell, not a Python code cell. And you can use the markup language to create headers using the hash symbol. You can create first level of headers using one hash symbol. Also you can use two hash symbols for the second level of headers, and so on. Also you can add plain text using the Markdown option or the Markdown language. A notebook is a combination of text and code. like this Jupyter notebook here. You can create a cell of Markdown language to add some text, and also in the same notebook you can add Python code in other cells. Remember, if you want to create a Markdown cell in the Jupyter notebook, go to the cell menu and choose the Markdown option from the cell menu. After that, you can use any Markdown syntax inside the current cell. For example, to add headers, to add plain text, to add links, and more. Once you type a Markdown syntax or a Markdown text inside a cell or inside a Markdown cell, hit Shift Enter or Shift Return to show the output. To show the output of using the Markdown language in the Markdown cell. In the Markdown language, you can use the asterisk operator to create lists. For example, here, first line, then second line. This is a list. This is a simple list of bullet points. First line in list, then second line in list. You can use the same syntax and make the cell Markdown cell first, then use the same syntax for the Markdown language and hit Shift Enter or Shift Return to show this output. Also, you can create lists with numbers if you wish, using the Markdown language also, like that. And if you want to insert a link, you can do that using square brackets, like in this example here. The link is inside square brackets, and make this cell Markdown cell also, and hit Shift Enter or Shift Return to show the output as you can see. That's it, so easy and so simple as you can see. Thanks a lot for watching. See you again next lesson.